And we're live. Welcome back to another post-game show of Washed Up. Today, my co-host is Jarom Jordan, not TJ Hawes, because he has his priorities screwed up.
Both super white dudes. It's December in Utah. I need to get outside.
Yeah, I'm looking sickly right now, but that's okay. That's okay. I've hit a real decline in the looks recently, but I'm married and I already have kids. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
Check.
Not going anywhere.
You're married to an Instagram influencer. How about that?
Yeah, my wife is an influencer, and I get shamed in my group chat consistently by my friends.
How the mighty have fallen. But as I've said many times, you're one of the few, if only, junior jazz players ever to make the NBA.
I think I'm the only.
You've got to be the only one, right? Like, that played junior jazz in high school.
I'm not sure there's another junior jazz player that played after high school because they weren't even playing in high school.
Because Waterford.
I have a pretty incredible story regarding. Yeah, I can't say it because there's a chance that it gets back to this person. I'm going to tell you a great story at the very end when nobody's listening. Okay. All right. All right.
Fine. We'll make the Deep Blue. Fine.
Yes. Seriously. There was a KSL reporter who came and did like a story on me, and it was incredible. And he got footage of me, and like it was cherished footage. I think my team was so bad in junior jazz that like everything was a joke, right? Like we were in the bottom division and still lost, everyone goes to the playoffs, still lost the first round. And after KSL, I think it was KSL aired that story, one of the guys invited us all over for dinner one night and then popped that on and we called it like, and they were like treating it like film. They're like, yeah, like you see Eric's doing all this and like, we need to make sure that we're pulling, like they had no idea what they were talking about. It was incredible. Best year of basketball of my life.
You're like, sure. Yep, totally. Let's do that.
Yeah, totally. All right. Cal Baptist. What's we usually start the show and we'll see again if TJ joins us in a little bit. But what's your one word gut reaction to this game?
Domination. It's smooth. I mean, it was very easy for BYU in this one, which was great. Dom Diamante's out, sick. You already don't have Dawson. You're still kind of dealing with that, but BYU led for 38-46 of this. They shot 55%. Like it was never a threat. This was a dominate the first half game. We saw BYU struggle against Delaware, Eric, but here BYU dominated, which is good. It's a good second half team, but yeah, good to have Keba Keita go 22-14. Those are some of the best numbers he's put up, not career highs in those, but AJ got any shot he wanted. Crazy that AJ and Keba had the same field goal attempts and field goal makes in this game.
That's a Keba game right there.
It's a Keba game, right?
Yeah.
Richie didn't need to do a ton. He did later in the game, but still, I guess one issue is would have loved more than 9 bench points in this game.
I know.
Doesn't mean anything for this game, but I'm talking in Big 12 play. You're going to go, hey, Big 3, you gotta have 2/3 of the points here every time.
Well, TJ always brings this up, like, and not that he's the only person that's ever observed this, but like when you get to conference play, it's like the scouting report is unbelievable, right? Like people are draped all over you. The reffing is terrible. It feels like every conference once you get to conference play is terrible. But then they know everything you like doing, everything you hate doing, and all your tendencies, and it's just a totally different game. And so that's like my concern. It was a little bit better than last game, right? Last game, our starting 5 scored every single point.
Yes.
But I was hoping, it's just hard. I've been going back and forth also with JT about this. Like, I feel like the opportunities haven't been there up to this point. Like, it hasn't been necessary for guys to step up. Mm-hmm. Tonight felt like one, though, I agree, where they could have and should have, right? Like, I just need Russ and I need Kostic to start knocking down a couple threes. Like, whatever it takes for them to just sit there and know that they have, basically one job on offense, that's space the floor and knock it down a couple times. That's it. And I'm just asking for 2 out of 5, Jarom. I mean, come on.
I just want Boop to finish that dunk. That's all I need.
I also want Boop to finish that dunk. I'm so nitpicky. I'm like, I hated that he missed the dunk and then it turned into a transition 3 that we didn't communicate, but that's okay because we were up by 35. But Boop looks good. I mean, Boop looked really good. I think, silver lining is obviously we won. I tweeted and said, all I want to see tonight is dominance from start to finish, right? Like we tip off, they know we're better, we look really good, and we shoot the ball. And that's what we did. Like the second half, we shot, the laces off of it to start. I think we hit 5 in a row or something to start the second half. But yeah, also just the thought that popped into my head now that I'm kind of going back to the first half. I don't love this Delta Center series. Like it's been kind of a bummer. Like, not now. What's that?
It's done now. Yeah.
It's done now. Right. And I know it wasn't in BYU's control, and that's the part that stinks is I think this is such a fun team.
What do you mean they agreed to it?
They agreed to it. Once they agreed to it, it was completely out of their control as far as ticket allocation and pricing and all those things. It's like you would just hope that BYU fans actually got to see their team this year, and they haven't a couple times, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah, and we're really talking about what? North Carolina and Wisconsin. I wonder if because this week was Christmas around the world, right? Is in the Marriott Center. I think the first week they always do this. This is your traditional 1 game away. Does BYU get UNC in Wisconsin to come play here if it's in the Marriott Center? Maybe not.
Very true.
So
that's very true. Smart man.
You take it because that's the best you can get. And yes, this team and the fan base wants to watch them in non-conference, but I don't think, like, if we told you the subs were more Delawares, more Eastern Washingtons, like, I don't know that the fans are like, yes, we're good. I'd rather see Wisconsin and Salt Lake than I would quad 3 or quad 4 in Provo. I don't think you're getting a quad 1 or 2 in Provo, like a top 75 team against top 10 BYU with AJ. Yeah. Probably not. So shout out Holy Cross and Delaware for coming to Provo. But yeah, I see what you mean. But, and that relationship with the Jazz and Ryan and Brian and whatnot, like that's part of this conversation too. So, 3 compelling games. Like North Carolina was outstanding. North Carolina continues to look good.
They beat Kentucky last night in Kentucky.
Right. A lot of turmoil going on there with that situation. BYU's playing good, and they're gonna be. We'll find out Tuesday if BYU's gonna go 12-1, in non-con, or 11-2. They're playing really well, and the next game's in Madison Square Garden, and it's not in a game in the NIT. Which and played there historically. You go back to 51, 66, the 2010s or whatever, but this is exciting, and this team's playing great. We have no reason to think that BYU won't win the rest of the non-con.
Yeah, 100%. Do you the last couple of games and tonight a little bit, like, and maybe it's just a combination of things, right? Like we're kind of exploring different rotations while we can. We have some injuries. We're playing in the Delta Center or at a neutral site. Like we're, we crushed tonight. I thought we, looked really good down in Florida, obviously escaping not escaping, but getting those 2 wins. And Miami, Miami turns around and beats Ole Miss, right? Like that. Yep. That's one of those wins that you're like, oh, great. That's going to just go look better and better. Right. Mm-hmm. And I think Dayton was really solid, but like, there's just like this weird vibe around the game. And tonight I'm like, are we bored a little bit? Like with some of these games, like, I don't think it's one of those things. We've already played
like kind of North Carolina. Who are you kind of vibe?
Yeah, maybe. Like I've been on teams where it's like we play up to the level of the best team and then we play down, right? Like college, pro, everywhere. But I don't think we're that. I think we literally are just so good that we don't have to be like overhyped. I don't know. Like the energy just feels weird sometimes. And like we just get it done. Like it's kind of like, oh yeah, well, we won. That's it. Like when we would play Portland at home, it's like, oh yeah, it's Portland. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
This is what it's like. Oh, look who's here. Theodore Johnson Haas.
Can we start now? Holy cow.
Did you say Theodore Tyson Haas?
No, he didn't say Theodore Tyson, bro. That would be TT.
That'd be
TT Haas. I'm not going to lie, TT. I love you. TT Haas sounds way cooler.
So you would like me better if I was TT.
That's
That's terrible, bro. Oh my god.
What about a Tiki? A tiki.
Ooh. Well, maybe if TJ was Nick and Nick and Atiki have both punched people in games, I'd say it would be a little bit more appropriate. But
I wish.
Make BYU basketball punch again. That's what I say.
I say just allow fighting in basketball, honestly.
More, yeah. I've been to a bunch of Mammoth games. Like, yeah, more of that.
If that was the case, how many fights would you get in, Eric?
I would get in a fight every game, guaranteed.
Oh, Brad Waldo, bring it, dog.
Oh, Brad Waldo.
Who's winning that fight?
That's a heavyweight fight. Like,
I don't know. I wasn't a
heavyweight.
heavyweight back then, though. He probably would have pushed me around a little bit, but I did take a punch from his teammate that game, so I don't know.
I was about to make an amazing point,
which is
TJ.
Let's go.
Wait! Interruption! TJ, who would you fight? I have to know this before Jarom goes.
You.
No, come on.
Intro fight, like
this is like
Time out. Yeah, can you imagine a hockey team?
Turmoil.
They get two guys booted from the same team. Okay, Jarom, make your excellent point.
Okay, Eric was saying he feels like there's a weird energy to some of these games. And how would you summarize what you think is weird, Eric? Are you going blue light, orange light, white light? What are we going with?
I don't know. I feel like this looks a little bit better. I was looking still pretty sickly.
What Kelvin is it? Because that's color temperature. Okay, cooler, hotter. 5,600 or 32? That would outdoor,
32.
Indoor. That would be indoor. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have no idea. I feel like I haven't been able to put a finger on it, but I feel like we're kind of bored. Like we're not playing up to the level of anybody. Like I wouldn't say we played up to the level of UConn because we're on that level, right? Like we have the same talent. Yeah. I think the strangeness of the and freshness of Kennard Davis situation kind of played into the slow start of that game. I think it was a big stage, big lights, and we're still kind of figuring things out. But we showed that we belong in that stratosphere. But all like a bunch of other games kind of leading up to it and since the UConn game, it's like, is it because we're in neutral sites, down in Florida? Is it because Delta Center? Is it because we're playing teams that we can't get hyped about? I don't know. We just don't. We have this weird kind of bored energy to me, which I think is a great thing because it just says how talented you are, right? I'm just trying to figure out what that feeling is and why I just feel like they're kind of weird games. Like we looked great in the first half. We were up 20 or whatever. We were doing what we needed to do. Cable was dominating. AJ looked great. Rob Wright had a great half. Obviously an incredible game doing what he was supposed to do. But I was just like, am I already just expecting so much more from these guys? Like what is going on?
It has everything to do with who they are and what they expect and what we expect. You're exactly right. It's expectation. Because what is going to surprise us? If they put up 120 a game, they're not going to play that tempo to get to that. You know what I mean? Like they just won by 31, and we're talking about weird energy, which is a good problem. You know what I mean? Like
great problem.
What are we expecting? We're expecting excellence all the time. And so if they win, was it enough? Or how they won, that's going to be critiqued because we're not worried about whether BYU beats Cal Baptist. We're worried about can they hang with Arizona? Can they beat Iowa State? Can they beat Kansas? And when you have the potential Big 12 Player of the Year and AJ DiBonsa, see what
that's
I did
crazy.
See what I did?
Yeah,
Richie.
Oh,
Rob,
Kaba.
AJ.
Okay, yeah, Richie.
Oh, Kaba. Is that what you're going to say? Nice.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Expectations are high because you've never maybe had a trio like this in this way. So I think it has to do with expectations. We just want to see it a certain way. And frankly, tonight was that was great. That was exactly what they needed to do. Maybe it's because we haven't seen the bench. And so we're not like, well, it's a 1 through kind of 5 operation now in terms of who you trust to be consistent.
Right.
And Kennard's awesome, by the way, knocking down NBA transition. Like
he's super solid. We
need him. But yeah, it's like, hey, where's Tyler Morris? Where's Mihailo? Is Boop's going to be raw all year? But I love him.
He's crushed though. He's crushed his minutes.
I feel like he's just good for 6 rebounds. I feel like the last 10 games he's had 6 rebounds.
Did he end up with 6 again tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just always 6.
It's like
he's just
it's clockwork.
I will
it's 6
get you
rebounds
6
in 18 minutes. Yeah.
I got to look up his per 40 fouls because it's got to be high. He's aggressive. Like he's raw. Staten's coming along. Kostic, can he knock down a 3 once a game? Like that's
the bench. I feel like the bench is going to be a topic all year. It's like, can we figure this out? I mean, I like seeing 5 guys in double figures. If we can have 5 guys in double figures, like I don't think we need huge bench production.
That won't happen very often.
I mean, but like I've told Eric this all the time. Like the Gonzaga teams that we played my 4 years, it was like you look at a box score, and they have 5 or 6 guys with like 10 to 14 points. It's just how it's like we're gonna beat you in 6 different ways, and good luck stopping us. And I feel like if we can get that 4th or 5th just double-digit scorer, we're gonna be really, really hard to beat.
I think Kennard will be that guy, right? Your 4th scorer. And then Keita occasionally, like not like tonight. Yeah, he goes off, but
Keita can get you 10. He can get you 10 and 10.
You're hoping for 8 and 8 from but consistently, like end of the year averages. That Kennard, it'd be nice if he was close to 10.
Yeah. If
what
he
is he on the
10,
year? He had 11. He had 11 tonight. He's 10 on the year, right?
Yeah. But it feels like he's kind of been like 18 or 4. That's kind of what it's felt like to me.
Yeah.
That's 11 a game.
Yeah, but that's what we talked about last week is like it's just kind of the demand of him, right?
What does
like
the game require?
Yeah, when the big 3 is scoring whatever 70 of your 83, he didn't need to do that much. But then like the next game he scores 18. But he's shooting 47% from 3. Like that is
he's a better shooter than I thought. Because last year he was 38%. It's different kind of threes. He's not asked to go off the dribble a ton.
Yep.
At the beginning of the year, I wonder what he thought. Like, okay, I averaged 16 a game last year. I'm coming here to defend. But literally, we expect him to be a Mawit Mag plus.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Not just corner threes, though. He's kind of a wing 3 guy, too. But get open and knock it down. And then Tyler Morris, do that same thing off the bench.
I know.
Not at the same degree, but you're brought here to
Morris,
shoot.
Man. Yeah. He's shooting 19% right now. And I know he's
a
good shooter.
Some of these are so hard. Like, I don't think people realize how difficult it is to come in and get 1 or 2 threes a game and like have a high percentage. It's like it might be, I got a quick rush 3 that didn't feel very good. Like, I mean, Kennard shoots 6 threes, Rob Wright shoots 5 threes. It's like you're able to get into a little bit of rhythm. You shoot 6, it's like I got to make 2 or 3, but 1 3 a game or 2 threes a game, like, man, it's just.
I disagree though. So
it goes back to what we've talked about. It goes back to what we've talked about though. It's like it's all about opportunity. Like you come in and play a few quick minutes, you get 1 3 and you're pulled out. It's like that's hard to get into. I know what you're about to say and I agree, but it's just a challenge to get into a rhythm.
Yeah, I just think like you got to step it up, right? Like at some point, like you might not have one big opportunity where everybody in front of you has the flu and you go play 40 minutes and you can play, or you're, Colin Sexton and it's 3-on-5 and you get to just shoot whatever you want. And there's literally no one can say anything to you. Right? That doesn't happen very often. Right. But like at a certain point, it's like, okay, you have 10 minutes, like you're still warm and you still shoot thousands of shots. Like you got to make one, right? Like I agree. Boscovich, they need to update his stats because I think that was his first 3 of the year. So that's good.
He was 9 up to that point.
Yeah, hopefully that means that he's kind of open that rim up a little bit. But
he's on fire in his mind right now. He made one tonight. He is on
fire. You gotta have that confidence.
He's like 1 for 10. He's like, I'm 10 for 10 this year. What are you talking about?
I'm 1 for 1. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I hate to bring everything back to me as a stretch 4, but I'm going to. Okay, because when I was in Serbia and I got hosed and I was forced to play stretch 4, guess what? I shot the ball.
I did amazing.
I did amazing. I earned my minutes, baby, even though it wasn't my position, even though I suck at shooting.
I gotta get Synergy locked and ready to go on here.
Oh, please do.
So that when you say something like that, we just get to pull it up live in front of
you.
I was like 5 for 9.
Left wing.
I was 5 for 9. Pull it up. I don't care.
See that? Let's see that corner, Eric 3.
Yeah, I mean, Maras is shooting 19%. Boscovich is shooting 10%. Kostic is shooting.
So Europeans or European names.
37.5.
Need to crank it up.
Yeah. But again, like there's two sides to everything that we're saying. Like we're still winning. We still look really good, right? And these guys are still, maybe they're getting a little bit more opportunities. Maybe I'm being a little bit too hard on them now when I've been defending them all these weeks. But
it should be easier now, right?
It should be easier now, right?
We
like
should be sort of a hint at what could be the norm.
I agree.
That's what we're hoping for.
They're gonna get more opportunities though, and they're gonna settle in, right? Like sometimes it's just hard getting to a new team, even if you are shooting thousands of shots, even if the shots are easy because the big three are taking so much attention. Like it just still takes a while to acclimate, and we're giving them that time because we're so good, right? So my hope is, because literally tonight I was thinking again, Baptist was not on our level, but when Kostic and Russ were out there, I don't know if it was at the same time or just right after one another, I was like, man, if those two are just solid, I don't need them to be Trevin Nell, but just like very solid from three, then that adds a crazy level to us, right? Like that wins you an extra game in March,
Yeah. I'll say, like, I do agree with Jarom saying, look, we're preparing for Arizona. Like that's
right.
Like we're trying to prove ourselves for all of those games. I mean, looking at our schedule, I would like to see, like, when we play Abilene Christian
on TNT, by the way. Abilene Christian's on TNT.
Are they going to do like
Grant Hill is coming to Provo for Abilene Christian? I'm not kidding.
Grant Hill is
fantastic.
Yes,
that's my friend, says Eric.
That's amazing. That's my best friend.
USA, dude.
But
wait. But Abilene Christian, are they going to do a "How well do you know Abilene Christian" segment like they did for Utah Tech? I hope so. That's amazing.
That was funny.
Yeah. But like, okay, Pacific, Abilene Christian, Eastern Washington. I mean, you could even throw UC Riverside in there. It's like, I would like to see those guys have solid production in those games. Like we're talking about getting into a rhythm. We're talking about knocking down a couple shots, seeing the ball go through the basket. Like I'm fairly confident to say that like we will win those games,
just fairly.
I'm fairly confident that's pretty high, but I want to see bench play in those games when we win by 30 or 40, that it's like, oh yeah, these guys had 10 or 15, like they scored, they got the ball in their hands, like they saw the ball go through the basket. That would be really nice heading into league play. That's like, okay, these guys can make shots.
Do you guys think that makes me, I agree, but it makes me think something. I've talked about this before with you, TJ. Part of what was interesting about being a part of Ignite and why I respected Jason Hart so much for the job that he did was because it was complicated, right? Like he had guys who were not ready to play at that level in that league, and he had to make them look as good as, the college guys that they were trying to get drafted ahead of, right? So it was like this constant game of cat and mouse of like, yeah, they're in, but then like when they look, when these kids look lost or they get frustrated, he was pulling them right out, and sometimes he was telling, hey, fake an injury, like maybe he didn't do that, but like, he was really trying to protect these kids and their draft stock, right? Do you think there's any part of Kevin that worries about that? Like even the smallest of it, as I'm talking, I'm thinking, well, no, because there was Cannon last year who he basically was like, Cannon's not helping us win. He wasn't playing a lot. Yegor, he was pulling. But even then, I'm like, now I'm going back to my original thought. I'm like, I think he was pulling Yegor to win the game, but also to protect Yegor's stock. Do you think he thinks about that? Do you think in the Abilene Christian and the Eastern Washington games, are those guys going to get more opportunity, or does he need to let AJ get his numbers? Does he need to let Richie get his numbers and like stay in rhythm? I don't know. Do you think that's even a 1% consideration?
I think winning is number one. I do think he wants to help the guys. I think that's part of it. That's how you attract these guys in the first place.
Right.
So it's an interesting point. I don't know that he's going to sacrifice that relative to, winning. But you're right. Like, can he develop if AJ has 9 points with 12 minutes to go, does he stay in there to make sure he gets to 15? And then I don't know. Kevin didn't know that there was triple-double watch a couple games ago. But it sounded like Brandon Dunson did, saying, hey, we need one more assist.
So that's what I think. I think it's a small consideration. Maybe not small, maybe small, medium. But like it's when it's make sure that all their guys are comfortable in getting opportunities. But I do think there's an internal battle. Like our guys have to look good because then we want more guys to come next year.
And BYU starters have been in late in games. Like it's been interesting to see kind of he hasn't pulled them at like
that's what I'm saying
6 or 8 minutes. They've been at the under 4 still, and it's like 2 minutes to go. Now we put in some of these guys, and some of that has to do with you don't play till next Tuesday. You know, like you can play a bunch of minutes and not hurt you.
TJ wants to argue with me. Let's hear it.
But no, I'm not arguing with you. Winning does everything for you, though. I mean, yeah, you want to make them look good. Winning is number one. First and foremost, winning is everything. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, I agree. Do you know, Jarom, do you have any inside scoop on how this year's schedule was kind of put together? Does it feel like we had like, you know, a little bit light leading up? Well, actually not really. It was kind of like heavy start, then light, then heavy, then light. Right now we're getting a week in between these games. Like, what do you know about that? Like how much went into that process of figuring out the schedule?
So there was the first up BYU. We know BYU wanted to schedule harder because they looked at Arizona and said, wait, we had the same conference record. Why are they 2 seed lines up? Why are they a 4 and why we're a 6? And BYU was handed 9 of the 11 games from the previous staff. They couldn't do much about it.
Right.
When they sign AJ, all of a sudden some of these matchups come to fruition because there are organizations who schedule for TV networks and games. They say, hey, we want you guys at MSG to play Clemson. Here's the date. 4:30 Mountain, 6:30 Eastern. BYU's like, we're there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Orlando, UNC, Wisconsin, so on and so forth. Yes. Would you want some of these a little closer together and whatnot? Yes. Last year, BYU had kind of a gap in December that was a little awkward before conference play. They got out to a slow start. Some of those you don't say, well, yeah, we can't do that date. It's like, well, this is when the Jimmy V Classic is happening. And so, I like a little bit of rest and just tune up, and you played the good tough ones. You don't want to play too many tough ones either. Like BYU has a healthy dose, I think, of the toughest non-conference schedule in program history, enough to where they're sitting at 12 in net right now so far. They'll have Clemson. They'll play some quad 3 and 4s here at home. They'll be healthy. You get through Christmas, and boom, here we go. Arizona State, start league play, or K-State on the road, Arizona State at home. Like, let's go. So I think it is spaced out quite a bit, but you only have so many games you can play. And so you don't want to play 3 in a week right now. They did go back-to-back in MT in Orlando last week. So, yeah, get some guys rest and healthy. And frankly, like Richie, AJ, Kennard, obviously Rob Wright III, those guys, and Kaba, they need to be the ones who have the legs because they're going to be playing, I think, more minutes. You have those 4 guys are playing almost 30 to 33 minutes a game. That might even go up in conference play.
That's a lot.
Very, very well could. Yeah, it's been like a pro schedule. It feels like it's not like, you said we had a couple back-to-backs, but it's like it feels like Boston one game all the way back to Utah, Madison Square Garden all the way back to you, like one game, and we're flying all across the country. Like
this is AJ's life every week, by the way.
Yeah, but there are a lot of adjustments that come with that. To like, you got to get in a little bit early. 2-hour time change is actually a big deal. If you're playing at, you have a practice now that's 2 hours earlier than it normally would be, or whatever. There's some adjustment that comes with that, especially just for one game.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it sounds like a dream to me, but then you consider like these guys are in school, they are taking credits. That's the part that sucks about traveling, right? Like, what's that?
They are?
Well, allegedly.
Not many.
Brian Logan convinced me that he didn't go to class, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, TJ didn't go to class, so there's 2.
I know these guys are all over it. Great academic support there with basketball.
This isn't North Carolina that Marcus Page went to. I used to give him so much crap about that because that was like his era that it came out. Like, yeah, they were making up classes for
you're like
the basketball team.
Marcus, your thoughts?
And then he's like, "Oh, Eric, did you graduate?"
He's like, oh, Eric. He's like, you can't read, so
Eric,
I'm not
what
sure
is
where
your
this-
Eric? What is your academic status at BYU? Are you sitting as a junior still?
No,
Academically?
I'm a
How many
senior.
credits you have finished?
I have like 9 credits to finish.
Oh, okay.
I'll never do
You're
it
almost
though.
there, dude.
No,
Yeah,
You're never
I
gonna do
refuse.
it. You're not gonna do it.
I can't do it. Shane,
we-
we went to lunch with Shane Reese a couple summers ago, and he was like, he's the one person that made me feel a little bad about it. He was like, no, we're getting that done. You know, he like put his arm around. He's like, we are gonna do this.
Jim McMahon can do it. You can do it.
And I was like, did
Eric, let's
Jim
go, dude.
McMahon
9
do it?
credits? Come on.
I
Yeah, seriously,
know,
Eric,
but-
9 credits. Like, get your crap together, bro.
Nah, I don't. I just don't want to. I just don't have time. That's
You'll
reality. I'm
finally
doing
make your
stuff like
parents
this,
proud.
you know. Huh?
You'll finally make your parents proud, Eric.
Yeah.
That's-
I don't know
that's
if
a
I'll
great
ever make
point.
my parents proud.
If
Honestly.
Kyle can do it, you can do it, right?
There we go. Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
Your
I'm
brother
in.
Kyle. That's what I'm referring to.
Did what
Greatly
did you graduate in, Jarom? And then I want to wrap up with some football stuff, and then we can get out of here.
Yeah, dude. I got nowhere to go. What are you doing? I'm just getting up for morning ball, like
Oh my
5:45. That's all I got.
Wow.
You're still playing with the deacons and teachers?
So,
or-
hey, listen. Someone needs to teach them how to defend the sham god. You know.
that actually okay. I TJ and I we did the fathers and sons camp this past.
I'll be there next
May.
year.
Let's go. We'll be
Let's
there.
go.
We'll probably be manning 5-on-5 with Scott Rose. And there was this poor kid. I jumped in. It's incredible. I haven't played in forever. I'm so out of shape. My knee kills if I run more than 2 minutes, you know. And I get that close to 5-on-5 and I just have to jump in. Like I jumped in with the dads, I jumped in with the kids. I can't help myself. It's honestly sick. But I jumped in with these kids and I was going hard. And I like jumped out of bounds to save a ball and like didn't really look, just kind of like whipped it around as hard as I could. Oh, I was that guy. I drilled this kid right in the face, dude.
Oh,
Right in the face. I
Dude.
felt so bad. Like the tears started welling up, you know, like
From you.
trying to hold it in.
from
Like,
you,
he-
yeah.
you know, yeah, right. I should have. He was so sad because it hurt so bad right on the nose,
Oh
but
my
also like
gosh.
he was embarrassed, you know what I mean? Because he's with all his cousins and his
Bruce
dad,
Deagle.
and like,
Yep.
oh man, I felt so bad. I felt so bad.
At
I
Girl Dad
offered.
Camp.
I said, you can hit me in the face as hard as you want. He didn't want to do it, so
Yeah.
I
At Girl
would
Dad
not.
Camp, I've been all 5 years. Love it. Been with Fenna. Whenever
Yeah.
it's all cool, it's all fun and games until soccer and ultimate frisbee.
Hmm.
Then it's crazy. And I always tell both sides, I go, yo, don't be the guy that runs over a girl here. Don't be that guy.
Right.
And
Right.
now I can put a name to it. Don't be Eric Mika.
yeah, you can.
Where
I'll run over somebody's.
Daniel
somebody's-
Sorensen, dude, was dancing through like it was you just picked off a pass against the Ravens, for the Chiefs.
Dude, Daniel Sorensen was going
Athlete.
so hard in 5-on-5
Athlete.
in father son's camp. He was wearing like unlaced like Timberlands. Like it was
No,
it
he
was
wasn't.
incredible.
He had
but-
stretched out for an hour before that morning. and
you know,
high
it's the same. It's the same in both camps. It's for some reason, dude. 2 years ago when we did it, we were at pickleball just chilling, and Rob Ramos wheels this guy in, and he had just snapped his leg, like a compound fracture, playing ultimate frisbee, and like an hour later, a guy dislocated his shoulder diving for a frisbee. I'm like, what? Like, what are you diving for? I know it's obvious, like to say, hey, you're not in the glory days, but apparently it isn't, which is just insane.
But
to me.
coming from you, who like walked out, brought in his shoes, your armband, and
you're the
Armband.
mouthpiece, which is
and your
crazy.
and your jersey.
You have your
sophomore
own
year
jersey on.
He's like, I'm back, everybody. Eric's
not
like,
sure.
I have
what's the
2
big
years
deal
of
for-
eligibility.
Hey, those 2017 jerseys were tight. I'm not sure I'd be fitting into one nowadays. They were like tracksuits.
It was like this big on the shoulder. It's perfect for
Oh
me.
man, yeah,
It's
that's
a great
that's
look.
tough
The
stuff.
spaghetti strap.
What
jersey.
is your game like, Jarom? Who do you compare yourself to on BYU's team right now, or in
BYU's
the
team?
NBA? Yeah,
Yeah, who do you model your game
are
after?
you AJ?
Do I modern my? No,
do
none of these guys. No, I'm poor. I'm like the Coles Richie. I'm gonna just run. I'm gonna quickly shoot.
You jump as high as you can on your three. You're just like
no, not at all.
Springing up for that.
It's like a Bob Cousy set shot. No, I'm just kidding. No,
your right
I
foot's
do love
like a
to
foot
move
and a
without
half
the
in front
ball.
of your left.
I am the guy that gets annoyed if you don't push in. Like if someone walks it up, I'm like, do it on your own time. Give me the ball. Let's go. Like
That's awesome.
I'm here to run and compete, sweat a little bit, hopefully win a lot. Yeah,
you know what
I'm in two different groups. I got a Tuesday, Thursday group and a Monday, Wednesday, Friday group. So
oh my gosh,
I try and play 3-4 times a week.
I would pay to hear you mic'd up in one of those morning ball games. Like that would be phenomenal. I'd love to hear your commentary.
In my Monday, Wednesday, Friday group, there's a certain guy that I've cursed at and thrown the ball at. But other than that, I think it'd be good.
I almost like have a hard time seeing that.
Yeah, see, like I want to see that side of you.
I'm not a crazy person, but I do want to compete. You know,
TJ just wants to see the worst in people.
But like, let's play good basketball.
Yeah.
And if someone undercuts someone, I'm like, hey, can't do that. What are we doing?
Have you gotten the billionaire ball invite? What's up with that?
I will never get that. No.
Why? You're on that level.
I'm not connected. No. I'm not connected enough for them. No. Never will.
No offense to my boy Evan Troy, but Evan's getting that invite.
Evan can ball.
You don't think you're on that? I know Evan's a good player.
No, I'm not remote. No. I just talk about basketball. I'm not a good player.
Yeah, but Besant is there. He's not like you're in better shape. If you're in better shape than people in pickup, you're the best guy on the court. You're the best guy on the court if you're in the best shape in pickup.
Shape is everything. Truly is.
I can run for days. That's my thing. I don't run to run. I run in basketball.
All right, well then let's start the campaign now.
Let's go.
JJ to billionaire ball.
No, I'm not that good.
JJ to BB.
I like playing. My shot's not very good right now. You know, me and Tyler Morris gotta just put up some shots and
gotta get.
I gotta get to Tyler's level, dude. That guy's a good shooter.
Get on the gun together.
Yeah, I graduated in comms, communication, broadcast journalism. So exactly what I'm doing, which is awesome. Spencer was 2 years ahead of me in the program. We knew each other. We called high school games together. We did a high school show together, and now we see each other every day. Some days I see Spencer more than my wife. He's my work wife, if you will.
Yeah, that's me and Eric, unfortunately, too.
You're the husband?
Sure.
Just kidding.
He's the host. I'm the co-host, so I'm probably secondary. Whatever that looks like in your life. Whatever that looks like.
I'm TJ's wife. All right, let's go through these comments. This guy goes, we won. Correct. Are you going on the 2027 cruise? That's a great question.
Who's you? You guys?
I mean, I think Robin Staker's asking all three of us. It's not really my choice. I would love to be there again, though. I would love to be there.
I didn't expect you to be there, so that was awesome.
You didn't think I'd get the invite?
I didn't know whether you'd go for fun or get the invite. I had no idea. I was excited. Wow. I was pumped. You know I like hanging out with you.
That's true.
We have the same humor.
Yeah, and now I found out that you're a Tim Robinson fan, so I'm just going to send you Tim Robinson memes.
Yes.
Every day, probably.
600 hamburgers, 600 fries, 600 surprise.
Stop. I'm trying to do something.
Oh, my gosh. You could get Eric going for days on this.
Don't start this. I'm assuming you're going, Jarom.
I am scheduled to go. Yeah, I'm excited.
Is it Caribbean?
Yes.
Yeah, I got to get that invite.
I know Aruba's one of them, right? Is that?
I browbeat Almodovar onto that boat. I wasn't invited. I got invited.
And they said, hey, only if you've graduated. And you were like, yeah, I totally did.
I was like, yeah, check the transcripts. Go ask Trevor Wilson.
Check them, man. Like, I'm there, dude.
Trevor Wilson, he'd hook it up. He'd get me a fake transcript to get on that.
Now, Trevor can play.
Can he really?
Speaking of,
I don't doubt that. That's a basketball family. Tyler was a manager when we were there together.
I didn't know that.
And then I think Tyler's been coaching high school for a while.
Oh,
they love hoops.
No, good point guard, distributor at the elbow free throw line, money, like 80%.
That all makes so much sense. He's probably a fun competitor to be around. Because he's such a nice guy. I bet when he gets out there, he locks in.
He's great. But I used to play pickup all the time with the football team and a bunch of athletics homies. The greatest pickup player I ever played with or saw play.
Yes.
Cody Figure.
Really?
Cody's three ball. like
That might be the
80%,
most shocking name you could have said to me.
like 80% transition in the flow of half court. Unbelievable. Like,
And his
I kid
Wisconsin
you not,
smack
80%.
talk. No, he's probably quiet. He was probably quiet because, like, you're not going to be a coach
He's
on a
above.
D1
Yeah.
team. Yeah, and like,
He was above us. He acted cool. He was nice, but like he's above that. I played Mike Hall in a church ball game once in like a regional game. Just shoots threes. Like didn't want to. It's like I could get a bucket every time. Yeah.
he didn't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
Who's the best pickup player you've ever played with, Teach?
Best pickup player? Like, there were a couple times, this is going to just sound so of course, but Jimmer came to play at BYU when he was playing pro. And it kind of looked like he was just having fun. And then there were some moments where it was like, all right, like it got tight, it got intense, and it was like he scored like 10 straight, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like Jimmer, his ability to score, like it's unbelievable. And you got like pickup games are just different than like a real basketball game.
Yeah.
But he was just like, man, it was just like three, get to the basket, just shifty, shaking guys, and it was like, holy crap, man, this guy can really do it. And it just looked like it was almost like Mike Hall-ish, you know. It's like I'm just shooting, but then it was like, all right, it's go time, and he cleaned up. It was one of those moments I'm like, man, that dude's really good.
Jeez, big Jimmer fan, I guess. Holy crap.
James Taft, dude. But I played pickup with Ziggy, by the way, before he was anything.
He's
like,
an athlete.
In the RB, I knew Ziggy as, that pickup player that's around from Ghana. And then
he just was a hoops junkie, right? He kept trying out.
He wanted to be LeBron. And he was super physical. Obviously, no one could guard him. He's like 6'6" to probably 40 or 50. Yeah. Tries out for the basketball team. Dave Rose denies him a couple times. Dave's joked like, you should thank me, dude, for your NFL career. I cut you. He does a little bit of track. Ed Eyestone goes, hey, the BYU cross country coach goes, hey, you should try out for football. And then he's the 5th pick in the draft and leads the NFL in sacks. By the way, on Thanksgiving Day, they put up the stat on the bottom line that said that I want to say like Aiden Hutchinson or someone was like, has now passed Ziggy Ansah for most sacks on Thanksgiving Day or something. Like he still had the record.
That's crazy. And he wasn't in the league for like a super, super long time.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah. He got like a huge contract, played that out, and then was kind of done. But I'm still waiting for that Disney movie, man.
Yeah, seriously.
It's an unbelievable story. They did they did that movie on the like 2 cricket players from Pakistan. Oh. Nope. That like made the minors. I was like, the minors? Who cares? Ziggy led the NFL in sacks. This is give me this on Disney Plus. Come on.
Is there a Deep Blue on it? That should be step number 1. There's got to be.
Should be. There isn't quite yet, but maybe that's a great one. Yeah. I'm not
sure for my Deep Blue, but
yeah, we're working on yours. And they're like, we haven't seen enough conflict. we did one on.
What about internal conflict currently in my mind, in my brain? All right. Well, since you guys didn't ask,
so popular on Instagram. Yeah.
Since you guys didn't ask, I'll volunteer the answer anyway.
Who's the best pickup you played against?
At BYU, Jake Toulson.
Oh, nice.
I remember one day, TJ, we were talking about this with someone recently. It was like you, me, him, Yoli, and was it? I think it was Evan. Yeah. And we played some BYU team with Alex Barcelo. I can't remember what year this was. And we just dog walked them like 7 games straight, just wasn't even close. It was like over. And Jake was just letting it fly. And I know TJ has so many stories about this, but like the amazing thing about Jake is like when he gets it going, he looks really, really good. But then like he also lets you know, like he was just talking so much to these guys, to these college guys, like letting them know, like, hey, you guys are not on our level. Like, you need it. Like this is too easy. Like, do you guys have anyone else that you can bring? Like, it was honestly like it was a masterclass.
He's the greatest trash talker I've probably ever played with. Like, phenomenal. Just like
Yeah.
he crosses the line all the time. It's like he makes people feel unbelievably bad about their game and their life. But it's just like it is so great. Like when you're on his team and he gets going and like but you ask him about it after and he's like, I don't know what I said. I blacked out. Like I can't remember anything. And he made like 7 threes in a row and it's just like, oh my gosh, like we're not welcome in here anymore. It's so great. Those are some of my best memories.
Is it what point total are you 2s and 3s? Are you 1s and 2s? What point total wins? Is it straight? Like what's typical?
I feel like it was like 1s and 2s to 11.
Yeah, it's either 1s and 2s to 7 or 2s and 3s to 11. Like when there's like 3 teams of 5, you're trying to get through games.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's all the unwritten rules of this. That's why I'm asking.
For sure. Right. But yeah, you get somebody hot from 3 and it's like bing, bing, bing. All right, you guys are off. Like, can anybody else handle us? Because this is boring. Like, we want to go home.
Is it winner stay the whole time? Do you do max 3 ever? Like,
no,
winner stay the whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
In my group,
what's so interesting is
go max 3. Yep.
What's so interesting is you get guys that like prefer different rules, and like to me, it's like just an observation about humanity. Like, who cares enough to like impose their own rules, right? Like, if I show up to pick up, I've played the way that TJ described forever, and someone's like, "Hey, we're gonna play by 3s and 4s to 25." Like, I don't care. Like, who cares, right? Like,
you're gonna play 3s and 4s.
No, TJ. It's called an exaggeration. It's called.
Let's just understand each other, right? Before that the ball's handed off, we all need to understand: is it straight? Is it win by 3?
Yeah.
Is it win by 2s? Is it what is it?
But I've been in situations where guys are like, no. What do we? No, let's do it. Like, it's like, who cares? Who cares? Just play, right?
The most fights in pickup come from like straight up or win by 2. All that stuff
and foul calls. I mean, foul calls are
fouls. Oh yeah, fouls for sure. Number 1.
I think it has to be defense calls fouls personally.
Yeah,
because you get guys that are like foul. They miss a shot, they turn it over, it's foul. And if you put it on the defense and the defense is just going to hack, then you're going to hack back. There's kind of like this self accountability that comes with.
I know. All 3 of us here had a name pop into their mind when we're talking about fouls.
Yep.
We won't name names here, but I know we all have them. It's just like, oh my gosh.
There's one guy in one of the groups. He challenges the score way after the fact, and it's like, we're not gonna count. We've been saying the score.
I hate that. That.
Stop. It's 9-6. We're up. Yep. We've been saying it, and then you're like, well, when you came down the court, someone said 9-6, and was that us 9 or? I'm like, oh my gosh, just freaking go.
They're like, count the buckets right now in front of me, so I know.
Yes, I'm like we don't remember because we've been in the flow. Like, come on.
Those people should be publicly flogged, I think, personally.
Verbally flogged, but you want like outside the will kind of thing.
I'm talking beat them.
Oh my gosh.
Emotion with a 3-pointer in your eye. Yeah. I'm trying to say. Bro, I work at BYU TV. I can't be cut up here. I can't be cropped. I can't be clipped.
That's right. That's on me. Yeah. Not even verbally flogged, just uninvited.
Good song by Alanis Morissette. Just saying.
Uninvited?
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
It's on the City of Angels soundtrack, early 2000s. Fantastic.
Jeez, look at you.
I'm older than you guys. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks guys for being here. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime for sure.
No, it was a joke on my part. I don't go to bed till 1, but TJ actually does need to go to bed. And we'll take 2 more comments. Brian Benyon, actually, we're going to go back to back. He said, poor Cal Baptist has to stay here tonight, tomorrow, and Friday night to play Utah Saturday. Would they go home in between games? I don't think so. They're stuck here.
No.
They're collecting paychecks. So
no, the Best Western will be great. That's all good.
Oof, tough. And then Ryan Benyon said 1 class each semester and you're done.
Yeah, just a 3 credit.
If only it were that easy.
Tej, what'd you graduate in?
Finance.
Nice. Like a proper degree, dude.
Here comes Eric. Look at him.
Eric, what were you aiming at? Like, if you're 9 credits short, what would your degree be in?
Business management.
Nice.
And I didn't have tutors take all of my tests, so.
Oh my gosh.
You're an athlete. Of course.
My life was
You
miserable.
had tutors help.
For sure.
Oh yeah, we had tutors help.
There's no academic negligence here. Come on. What do you do?
No. I wish I could go back and see some of those study sessions, because I'm sure we were just so annoying. Like,
I know.
You're like,
Oh.
leave me alone. I have Santa Clara coming up Thursday. Doesn't that feel just weird? Like it was important in the moment, of course, and we all went hard. You know, you guys went hard, but it's like we got Arizona coming up big Monday, dude. We got Houston.
That's a perception thing, though. That's such BS,
baby.
We could beat a really good Santa Clara team. Everyone would be like, "Oh yeah, good. That's what you're supposed to do."
Quad 2.
BYU in the Big 12 could lose to the worst freaking Arizona State team in the world, and it's still amazing because it's the Big 12. That's some BS. The things we hate about the SEC and what's happening right now in football. That's how I feel a little bit with how we were in the WCC. Like, it was not that bad, but it just had such a bad rep that it was a hole from the start that we had to try and dig out of.
You comparing the WCC to the SEC?
No, the opposite. I'm saying right now in the Big 12, we feel SEC bias, right? I feel like
we should get the benefit of that because we play in this league in men's hoops.
And I feel like because we were in the WCC, there was a bias against us. Like, the same feeling that BYU is getting right now because of logo and conferences and whatever, getting into the college football playoff. That's how I felt we were. Like, we were a good team. Like, the WCC could have been a 3-bid league more often than it was. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Holy crap.
You wanted a football question. Is it about the playoff?
Yeah. No. Yes. Kind of. Do we win Saturday?
We can win Saturday. We're going to have to play clean. We don't have to play perfect. Like, Texas Tech is beatable. Arizona State did it. You know, Texas Tech had their backup quarterback. So that certainly helps. Baron Morton hasn't lost a start at quarterback. 2 good running backs, a bunch of good receivers, good tight end, unbelievable defense. You always got to play clean. I think if they don't muff a punt, don't shank a punt, make a field goal early, score a touchdown, or 2 in the first half, like you've
so many things though. It's so many things.
Like well, no.
Eric, just believe, Eric. Please believe in something. I
believe. I not only believe, I hope too.
And BYU emotionally, like Texas Tech wants a bye and to get through that first round, but they don't need to win to get in.
Okay.
Like, the desperation, the emotion of Kalani, the galvanizing moment from yesterday, which by the way had to happen yesterday because signing day was today,
right.
And then you get Ryder, Brock, all the boys sign. Like, unbelievable day, day, and then hopefully Saturday. This could be like the best week in BYU football history based on those three things.
This will be.
Yes, got to pick off a couple of passes. It'd be nice to score on special teams or something. Like, BYU's going to have to play a good game. It's not like they need a miracle because BYU's good too. Like, if Texas Tech's an A+, BYU's an A-. Like, there is a difference, but yeah, BYU's got to play well. I hope it goes well because if not, BYU's going to the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah,
which isn't bad. But
not the worst, but these 2 years, we can't have these 2 years and not have a single playoff appearance.
I know.
You can't win 22 games ago. Because we did this in the 2000s and even 96 in the Cotton Bowl. When has the New Year's 6 BCS college football playoff thing happened? It hasn't happened yet. It needs to happen with this team right now.
Well, no, we're going to win Saturday. I'm convinced of it. Eric and I have a bet.
We do have a bet.
Do you get points, Eric, or just straight up?
It's
12.5. It's a big number.
We did straight up. Yeah.
You have Texas Tech.
Do you give any weight? I have to ask you this question, then we're gonna go. So TJ can go to his little bed. Do you give any weight?
He's 6'4".
Thank you.
He's a large individual.
You're like 6 foot. You're 6'4".
Strong too.
With shoes, he is strong. He's the strongest he's ever been.
Nice. Wow, Eric,
with shoes, nice.
That's so nice of you.
Is it nice, Steve? Okay. Do you give any weight to the tweet that I put out about the Bissant conspiracy that this was the plan the whole time?
No.
Oh,
no, because
you're a fool.
I've learned that it was very serious and even close to being Kalani to Penn State.
Wow.
Frankly, in 2021, Kalani was headed to Oregon.
Yeah.
And then BYU saved it at the last second. That's not well known. I'm telling you that happened.
Right.
And Kalani has said multiple times there were a bunch of schools that reached out. Penn State just became public and more serious and down the line. So
I don't doubt that at all.
We're lucky BYU figured it out. I'm glad they are. This easily could have gone the other way.
It's a great story, but I just think like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't think there's any chance we let something like that slip through the cracks. And the greatest of all outcomes became, right? Like we got Kalani with a ton of money, so he's super happy. We got more money than we need for the assistants. So again, he's super happy, and we get to keep people like Jay. We get an NIL war chest. We get commitments to upgrade facilities. It's the greatest thing ever. And maybe under a normal circumstance, it would have taken Brian Santiago 6 years to get all that done. He got it done in 1 week. It's genius.
We can talk offline about more about this. at Michael Jensen 14, by the way, says Dave McCann said coaches were looking for houses. That's how close. I can confirm that.
Wow.
In fact, I know one coach had a house picked out.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They were down the road on it. They thought it was going to happen at one point.
Huh.
And luckily, here's what I'll say about this. I don't think this happens if Travis Hansen is not involved.
I've heard that.
I think Travis rallied what he's done in venture capitalism and working with people to create capital and he had to be there to be part of this equation. There are a lot of heroes in this story. Travis is one of them. I'm glad BYU hired him for a moment like this.
Wow.
I'm obviously, I'd love if that conspiracy is true because I think it's awesome. But like no matter what, like Brian Santiago has to get more credit than heat, and I feel like he's getting more heat right now. Like case in point, he hired Travis Hansen. Like this guy surrounded himself by and elevated people within the program to help in situations like this. And I wish people recognize that more, but they won't. But that's okay.
At the end of the day, yeah, it's on his watch that Kalani stayed.
Yeah, exactly.
And if he would have left, it would have been on his watch that he left. So he was part of the equation that got it done. Shout out all the way up to Razband, to Patty Edwards, Travis, Brian, everyone in between.
Yeah. And do you guys feel like we ever truly know the whole story?
No.
Like, I mean,
in almost any instance, like
right.
The full story of the Cal Baptist game, we're not going to know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he got it done.
Yeah.
Kalani
and for all the criticism around Brian, here's the most positive thing I can say about him. He gets crap done.
Yeah, he does.
He gets it done.
We said that since the jump. He's a bulldog. He's going to figure out how to get stuff done. And some people might not like it. Some people will like it, but he gets crap done.
I didn't realize how good he was at sort of working a room until I went to a baseball banquet a couple years ago. And it was not happening. By the end, floodgates were open. I was like, he was the mediator, he was the guy running it. And I was like, wow. I had not seen that before. It was impressive.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's got two of the best in the business locked down for a long time, and that's awesome. Kalani and KY.
And we're going to have to re-recruit KY next year.
Probably.
Because if we go to the Elite Eight or Final Four, everyone's going to want him.
Oh,
that's the cost of success. You're going to have to keep doing this.
I don't know.
That's how it works.
He's going to stick around, though,
right? I know. You just have to negotiate. And, he could easily be the Suns coach right now. Could have been blown up after 1 year. He had to choose BYU again.
That I knew. Yeah.
Kalani's been extended
about it next year, but
4 years or something like that.
It's like 10 a year or something like that.
Yeah, he was offered something around 10, 12 a year in the NBA.
That's nice.
It's good money if you can get it.
Are we getting re-recruited for this show? You gonna bring us back?
We need to get extended right now.
million.
Teej, when are we going to have you on the pregame in the Players Lounge?
Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to
We have
suit
to
up.
have what's called a home game to have a pregame
I
show.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Let's get that extended right now. Let's get this signed. Figure this out. I'm in.
All
right.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, before we finalize anything with TJ taking my spotlight, let's get out of here.
Oh, no, we're talking about JT.
Oh, JT's the GOAT. We got to keep him.
I'm just kidding. I'm going to hear about this later.
We did a post game, me, TJ, and JT. We did 2. We did the Florida games.
I watched after Wisconsin. Yeah.
He was awesome. No, yeah, it was Wisconsin and Miami. It wasn't the Florida game. He was awesome. I love JT. He's such a character. Holy cow. All right. Well, thanks, Jarom, for joining us. Thank you, BYU Nutties, for staying with us for an hour. Wow.
Who's still watching this after an hour?
There's still 300 and 400 people watching.
Great. Shout out to all of you guys.
Because it's late and it's midweek and we just beat Cal Baptist. So thank you guys for being here.
Big win over the Lancers.
Big win over Lancers by Lance.
Love a Knight's Tale. Shout out to Lancers.
Yeah.
Great film.
Sir Lancelot. Okay. We'll be here next home game. I'll see you, Jarom.
Heck yeah, bro. UC Riverside, December 13th.